Welcome to Math 110H. This is Honors Statistics. My name is Laura Wogzokin. I will be your professor for the semester. This is our Canvas course, and I want to walk us through a few things on this and also kind of look at our syllabus together. So the first thing is this is our homepage, and my contact information along with my name are listed on the homepage. One of the options that you have from the homepage is announcements. If you select announcements, you will see there is a Welcome to Math 110 Honors announcement on here. And it says to look through the syllabus and then also to watch this video and make sure you answer the questions that are going to pop up throughout the video. I will be posting weekly announcements, so you want to make sure that you have your notifications set to receive those announcements. Right below announcements is our syllabus. The syllabus is going to be listed here, and then along with looking at it there, you can also find it in modules. The summary is really nice also because the summary is going to list everything that's going on in the semester when things are due. I am also on a tablet currently, and it's going to look a little bit different if you're looking on your phone or if you're looking on a computer, so keep that in mind. So the syllabus is listed here. It's also found in modules, and you can see that the syllabus is listed as a PDF and it looks a little bit cleaner than it does on the Canvas course. So looking at our syllabus here, you first of all will notice that there's office hours. There's going to be on-campus and Zoom office hours for you to be able to go to. The on-campus ones will be held right outside my office, and the Zoom ones, the information is also posted in the Welcome and Resources module. You can see that down below. And so there's a course description here, textbook, and required course material. This course is also being taught online, and we will meet 3 times for exams plus the date for our final, and those are listed at the top of the syllabus and then also further down. Prereq, student learning outcomes, and course measurable objectives are also listed here that you can look through on your own. Homework, it says each student's responsible for his or her own learning. Homework is going to be assigned through online MyOpenMath and in the textbook. Online homework, we'll use a program called MyOpenMath, which is embedded into Canvas, so you don't need to do anything to log into it. For written homework, the problems must be numbered and written down in consecutive order. The homework for us is from the textbook is coming from the 14th edition, which is going to be different than all the previous editions. And so you want to make sure you have a copy of the 14th edition. If you're unable to obtain a copy of the 14th edition, one place to get those, be able to use the textbook, would be the T-mark, and that's discussed below too. All homework assignments need to be completed by 11:59 p.m. on Thursday for each week. The assignments are listed on the course schedule, which is one of the last pages in this syllabus. No late assignments are collected. With the MyOpenMath problems, the online homework, you are able to reattempt those problems over and over again until you get them correct. With the problems from the textbook, make sure you check the answers in the back of the book to make sure that you got those correct. We don't have much time to discuss homework since we do not meet in a class setting. However, you have options. One is to reach out to fellow classmates. Another one is to visit our marks, which is also discussed below, or you can go to office hours to get help. Another way to get help is to email me your questions. Homework assignments are going to be with 5% of your final grade. Next, we have notes. So class notes are going to be your responsibility to print and complete. If you don't have access to a printer, you may complete notes on a tablet or on lined paper. If you are using lined paper, you need to write all of the words down that are typed on those lecture guides. So the videos are going to be worth 5 points each. And as you watch the videos, there'll be questions that are going to pop up for you to answer to check to make sure you're understanding them. You also want to make sure that you're filling in the notes as you watch the video. When it gets to the end of the video, there'll be a last question that asks, did you watch the entire video? Make sure to select yes. That way you get rewarded those 5 points. Once your notes are completely filled in, You need to scan them as a single PDF and upload them to Canvas by 11:59 p.m. for each week. Each completed chapter notes are worth 15 points, and again, each video is worth 5. This makes up a total of 5% of your final grade. The next section that we have is quizzes. So we will have a weekly quiz through MyOpenMath that you will need to complete. Each question can only be attempted once, and these are timed quizzes. You are able to use your notes on quizzes. However, you should be working independently and not be using any other resources. Quizzes will open on Wednesdays every single week at 8:30 a.m. and are going to be due on Thursdays at 11:59 p.m. unless otherwise stated. Failure to complete a quiz by 11:59 p.m. on Thursdays will result in a 0 on the quiz. Next up is projects. There's going to be 2 projects. We're going to have one that's going to be a smaller one, followed by our second project, which is going to be an individual project that will be larger. We will discuss those more when they get closer to when we're actually going to be covering the project. Projects are going to count for 15% of your final grade. Next, we have exams and the final exam. There's going to be 3 exams, and they're given in person in our assigned class, which is 61-2414. And you need to make sure that we stay up to date on the Mount SAC health guidelines, and those are changing constantly. So we will discuss that as those exams approach. The exams are going to count for 45% of your final grade. And also, if you have any special test taking needs, you need to make sure you talk to me early in the semester so we can make those accommodations. A comprehensive final exam will be on Monday, December 6th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on campus. More information about the final exam will be discussed the week before, and the final is going to account for 25% of your final grade. It also cannot be made up or given early, so keep that in mind. The grade breakdown here for our grade distribution is given, and you'll also need to have an 89.5% or higher for an A, a 79.5% or higher for a B, and so forth. Also, please note that there is no extra credit assignments given in this honors course. Listed below this is information about our marks, and this is a free tutoring service that is offered on campus, and they're also probably going to be offering it online too. So the information there is listed. Absence and drop policy. It's a little different since we are meeting online. So a student may be dropped for excessive absences if they miss more than 4 days. So an absence is going to be counted as not watching the lecture video or completing any of the assignments. In addition, you'll be dropped if you fail to take an exam without talking to me before the start time. Makeup lectures are not given outside of class, so make sure that you are watching the lecture videos and that you're staying current on all the announcements. The last days to drop with an EW or without an EW are also listed here. Canvas resources is just in case you're having some issues with Canvas. There's a contact number there as well as some information through Mount SAC. Instructor contact, there's my information. Usually grading of assignments are done within a week, and those will be posted on Canvas. We will be using the Canvas gradebook. Calculators, we are going to need a graphing calculator, preferably a TI-83 or 84 calculator. There are apps that you can download. However, with taking exams in person, you need to have an actual graphing calculator with you. You will not be able to use any device such as a cell phone or a tablet to access those apps. So make sure you understand how your device works. Student honesty. There is no cheating, so you want to make sure that you read through this. If you're caught cheating, you will be reported to Student Life. Student conduct is make sure you treat all of your classmates and myself with respect. Email etiquette for students. Make sure to introduce yourself. I do have other statistics courses, so make sure you let me know that you're in my honors course. If you are asking a question about, especially for MyOpenMath, it's great to take a picture and upload a screenshot of that. The problems are unique on MyOpenMath for each student, so the problem might be the same, but everyone has different numbers. So you want to make sure that you attach that so I can easily help you with that problem. And then also make sure that you use correct language, and also explain to me where it is that you do not understand the problem. If it's something along the calculations or just an explanation or something like that, make sure you explain to me where you're lost. And then accommodations for disabilities are listed here for access, so make sure you look into that if you feel like you need the accommodations. And then the next page is going to be our course schedule, which has everything listed out, and things can change. You will see what is covered, and it's the lecture videos to watch. So you can see week 1 is going to be chapter 1 material, so you're going to watch the lecture videos by Monday at 11:59 p.m. And then the homework, quizzes, projects, and exam column, the last column listed there, you will see homework 1, quiz 1, and likewise it continues on. You will also notice the exams are listed on here. Has the times. We will be taking those exams in person and on campus from 12 p.m. to 1:25. The room is listed there also. You can also see when projects are due. And then for week 16, you'll see our final exam information. The last page in your syllabus is the homework list for textbook problems. And you'll notice that homework 3, 5, 9, 11, 13, and 16 are coming from a textbook or from a worksheet. All the other homework assignments are going to be coming from MyOpenMath. And these are again coming from the textbook, which is our 14th edition, and information about the textbook is listed on the first page of the syllabus. So also in the Welcome Resources module, we have the Mountie Student Hub. We have graphing calculator resources, the link there for study groups, so if you want to leave your information, you definitely can. Zoom office hours are listed on here, so you can see the times for the Zoom office hours as well as the link and the media ID passcode. YouTube videos are where I post all my videos. Then I have the material broken into units. So our first unit is going to cover chapters 1 through 4. And so if you click on chapter 1 notes, these are what you need to print or download and complete. And the lecture videos are going to go along right with these notes, so it's best to have them printed and ready to go before you actually start watching the lecture video. The lecture videos are using a program called PlayPosit, and so for this you need to launch your external tool if you're using a phone or an iPad. If you're using a computer, it should have it already embedded on that screen for you. So once the video has uploaded for you, go ahead and push play and you'll be able to fill in the lecture notes. There will be random questions that are going to pop up. Do the best you can to answer them. But again, that key part to getting your points is going to be that last question that is asked at the end of the video. Once you have watched the entire video and filled in all of your notes, you are going to upload them on Canvas as a single PDF. Homework assignments are also listed. You want to make sure you get an early start on homework assignments. And so again, for being on a tablet, it says launch external tool. If you're on a computer, you should see something like this right away. So if you go ahead and hit start, and you can go back and try these problems as many times as you want, you'll notice that there are different questions that are listed here. And also on some of these questions, you will notice that at the bottom it says hint, and for this one it says key terms. These hints are either going to link you to an online textbook. It's not our textbook, it's a free textbook, but it is still useful. Or they will link you to videos that are helpful or other examples. So make sure to check out those hints. A lot of students find them very helpful. Once you have answered your question, you would hit submit question, and it will keep track of the ones that you have passed and you have already gotten correct and the ones that you need to redo. So homework, make sure you complete these all until you get them all correct. If you have questions, definitely reach out to myself, a classmate, or the marks. We also have listed on here is our quizzes. The quizzes, again, do not open until Wednesday morning, and so that will not be available yet to you. And then again, it starts all over with Chapter 2 material. So this is in our modules, Unit 1. And as we continue on through each week, that new material for the week will open up. So in the assignments, you will see that some of the homework, again, is coming from textbooks. And so the assignments that are textbook assignments, uploading them as a single PDF and making sure you upload all those pages. In addition, grades are also listed on here, and so you'll be able to keep track of your current grade. And then discussions are also listed on here too, just in case we have any discussions. So this is our Math 110H course. We are starting in a few weeks. We start on August 23rd. That's our week 1. And it definitely reach out and ask if you have any questions. But at this point, you want to make sure you're trying to figure out how to access the textbook, as well as what device you're going to be using for your graphing calculator. Again, I recommend a TI-83 or 84 graphing calculator. I look forward to meeting you all. I hope everyone has a great rest of your summer, and please email me if you have any questions.